Oh man. All right. Should be starting soon. Okay, okay. Ooh, ooh-wee. Man. All right, let's check on our stuff. Sorry for the stall, guys. Sorry for the stall. Let's see what our website looks like. Our website looks a lot better. Looking at the progress. What the heck? I think my dog's sneaking over here. Wait a second. Being sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Grab some snacks. All right. Our website looks slightly better with the demo. Interactive demo. There's still a lot going on. I feel like if there's too much going on, might scare off the customers type of thing, but welcome. Right, the welcome here. Inspect. Guardrails. What are the guardrails? The guardrails don't really show. I think we're gonna have to change something about guardrails. The protections versus the guardrails? What? Why are the guardrails like this? That's not right. The protections, the guardrails and the protections. Guardrails and observability. Wait, there's two observabilities. What the hell? The heck's going on? That's the loop. Still very bad. Still very bad. I'm not impressed. Not impressed. The whole perspective and view, it doesn't look like a natural demo and tutorial walkthrough of how it works. And then the guardrails and protections should be the same thing. And there's two observability buttons for some reason. It needs to explain it at a very, very high level so that non-technical people and technical people could understand what the product does, why it was created, what's the story behind SigmaShake. The story is, even with Claude Code, everything explained of what we want to do, the AI agent still does something it's not supposed to do. And let's see here, what else? And that there, paste that, stores that. You have to review like what could go wrong when there are no guardrails. Like it could delete databases, production databases. It could, force push and delete Git history. It could delete the whole operating system. It could create fork bombs, out of memory, CPU overutilization, etc. Lots and lots of foot guns. What else are we missing here? the solution we propose is to force the AI agent to use specific tools, to block specific actions, or to escalate, and ask the user to do something before executing. We want to create transparency of what the AI agent is actually doing. And we want to allow developers to collaboratively work together on the same project with different AI coding agents and still have the same baseline rules that are enforced. Something like that. Something like that. Right. It probably needs a backstory. Maybe that's what it needs. So far this looks good in a way. It's just a little chaotic. Very, very, very chaotic. Maybe it takes up too much space. But it does show the full product all in one go. Really nice. Really, really nice. I thought we put categories. Let's see here. Oh, here it is. The categories. Destruction, operation, privilege escalation, untrusted code. All right, sensitive data handling. Nice, nice, nice. All right, all right, all right. All right, that up there. All right, how's the MMO? All right, we do that. How's the so setup? Error. ClaudeCode is unable to respond to this request, which appears to violate our usage policy. What the heck? Nisa, what have you been doing that has been, what do you call it, against the policy? What the heck? What the heck's going on here? What the heck is going on here? I hope I don't get banned. What happened? Let's see here. We're literally creating rules to...
Iniso says, what did I do?
Let's see. We're creating SSG rules for some reason, you know, for your environment, and then all of a sudden, it's like, let's see here. It just like hallucinated. We want to create safe coding practices, right? Safe coding practices. Let me expect the user scope to determine correctly flip enforcement on. And it did all these things here. Let's check it out. What the heck's going on? It says global hooks installed on settings. So now set pre-tool use to apply globally. Yeah, we're just setting SSG to apply to globally for everything. And then all of a sudden we created like SSG rules to deny access to things. And then post-tool use, I guess, post-tool use just responded that it can't do something. That's weird, but it completed the goal for some reason. It completed the goal. Run the thing locally and govern it with SSG. Both are done. Model serves on port 505. I explained support multiple projects at once. I'm waiting for pick which demo second project, harden or tighten rule scoping. All right, now how do I use... All right, I don't know what was going on there. That's weird. I would say that. How to start using coding agent. Not from Claude, just terminal command.
Iniso says you run it with Little Coder.
Coder. Little Coder. Oh, Little Coder. Okay. Let's see what Little Coder is. You just call it with Little Coder? Okay.
Iniso says you just call me Little Coder.
All right.
Iniso says in a terminal.
Oh, I guess I have to install Little Coder then. With bun. I hate how Little Coder doesn't work.
Iniso says in my export it should have had all the extensions needed.
I can't even run it. Why does my shell not have it? I can't even say it. I don't you want coding in a trim like not me. Give you an example how it works. So do I just start the bash script? Let's see here. All right. What? Exited? Sorry. I guess the harness did something. It probably heard like if you use the term Quen or something like that, it becomes defensive. I guess. And I guess we blame the harness for being a little bit strict. I hope it doesn't charge me extra usage. It's been acting a little funky lately. My goal command on my Mac said it was attempting to use extra usage, or it said it ran out of extra usage tokens to use. And I'm just like, what? The count still is like at, 20 something %. Why is it using, what do you call it? API tokens. Sorry, it's probably difficult to read. Yeah, that's right. They have.
Oh yeah, that's right. They have it set up so that if you say bad words, they'll snitch on you and charge you.
This is different though. This one was to publish to the App Store for my Mac. So I don't think it was like crazy or anything. But this one is more like we're just trying to use the Little Coder. Let me just try the npm again command, I guess. Surprised the bun command didn't like do it. I just installed it. Cannot resolve pi under VibeCoding agent. Oh, sorry, trying to eat a piece of chocolate, but it has 2 layers of wrapping. Am I missing something? Alright, are they vibe coding their stuff too or something? What's going on? Why do I have to install the same thing 3 times? Alright. Alright. Maybe I could go back a request. Invalid tool. I guess I could just go back. Oh, I hope it didn't revert my... Did they revert the code? Oh my god, they revert the code. It probably did. How do we go back? I think it's already implemented. Let's see. Okay, it's already running. All right. Oh, I think I need to add that path to my path. I think that's why I couldn't find it initially. I still find it pretty awkward that Claude uses Python to verify JSON format of something. I mean, I use it too all the time to format something in JSON and pretty print, but the model just knows, I guess. Python is good with JSON. I would think it would use like JQ or something. All right, the one missing piece is what? Clay? What does it do? All right, what's this? Cloudflarity, or we're creating a tunnel to play. Yes, create everything. Let's see. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Money. Okay, Rena Semes. Ord it san. E? I got enough sleep for a human, or are you still
Hello?
running on AI vampire hours disu? Don't max out those token limits. Or you'll be stuck in a loop of sparkly, shiny, and utterly drained nano.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh man. Right, we hit 39%. Oh, we went up 10% today. Not too bad, not too bad. We survived a whole 12 hours probably. Almost 12 hours. Only using 10%. Oh, actually we used more percent on the previous account. Like maybe like 3 or 4 or 5, 6% the previous account. Let's see, authorized. All right. Yes, create everything. How's it say? All right, let's see this. How does it look now, guys? How does the site look now? All right, how does this look? All right, the problem. What's the problem? You explain everything, the agent went off script. Mistakes. I think we're gonna need to we're going to need to reduce the height. Reduce the height of the demo so that the user could see the bottom description of everything in their point of view.
The operator protocol says morning. How's the progress going?
Hello. We're good. We have held back on Tokenmaxxing because my second account, we already used up one account in 2 days. So this is the third day now. And so this account that I'm on has less than 70% left, and it needs to last till Monday, 10 p.m. So we're just like milking it. It feels bad when we don't have any token usage. And so we're just like chilling, telling stories, answering questions, you know. But yeah, how's it going? The operator, the op. Morning. What's for breakfast? What is cracking? Crackers? Eating crackers? I don't know. People eat crackers for breakfast. But most importantly, did you get enough sleep? I think that's the hardest thing, guys. Getting enough sleep. Especially with AI and VibeCoding for hours on end. Been VibeCoding for 12 hours-ish. Taking a break here and there. Ugh. These nuts are not good. They don't taste that good, but I'll eat them anyway. Oh, Niso, have you found a good agent that could actually use a Chrome MCP? I would really like that for running E2E tests, you know? Just make the open weight agent just do E2E tests all day. Oh, maybe not there. Maybe not there now. Maybe not there. Let's see. Where are we at, guys? Where are we at? Feel like we're getting more comfortable. There's...
Iniso says I personally haven't had the need, but if it's a MXCP thing, it should be easy to wire it.
Alright. Yeah. MCP is probably the main reason to use. That's the main advantage of open weight agents.
Iniso says easy.
Or open weight models, unlimited inference, is the MCP functionality to use as much tokens as you want to do something. But creating a great model trained on just doing E2E tests, now that's what I want to know. That's like that itself has a lot of value, because tests take forever. All right, what's up? How to launch it? Just run pi. It now uses Corpus. All right, pi p. All right, force it. All right, so it just needs pi. Okay, pi. I wonder if I need to update. Yeah, I need to update. Uh-oh, there's already stuff that's depreciated. That's what I hate about NPM. NPM has so many warnings about vulnerable libraries, depreciated packages, and all that other stuff.
Iniso says you would need to collect your own internal data of successful end-to-end tests and model thoughts. And more importantly, times it failed, and you can synthesize the correct data, then train on that data.
Train? I don't want to train. I'm not a trainer. What data have you trained it on? Alright, it's using Corpus. Alright, how fast do you think it'll respond to my hello? Any bets? Hello? Oh my god, that's so fast. What the heck? That's like the fastest hello I ever heard. Maybe we could actually usually it takes forever to say hello back. MTP is
MTP is overpowered.
Yeah. What time is it now? Wait, that's wrong. I don't have direct access to the system time, but you can check with date. Okay. Alright. Let's see if it could connect to the MMO. Oh, it's not ready yet. Do you have access to a browser?
Iniso says my stack doesn't have a lot of tools.
Oh, okay. But it could code something, right?
Iniso said.
Oh wait, you know what? Are you connected with SSG?
Iniso says, you'll have to fine-tune it with Claude to add what you need.
All right, doesn't know what it means. All right, I started it. Can you connect it? Connect the SSG MCP to it for me. All right. Yeah, it only needs four MCP tools: SSG evaluate, SSG check, SSG status, SSG blocked. And that's it. Not that many MCP tools, thankfully. But damn, I'm impressed of the performance. Very impressed. It usually takes Gemma like some time to even think. Maybe I could combine it with what do you call it? Navi, to be a little bit smarter and react faster.
Iniso says anytime it doesn't know how to do something, I just tell OpenCode to do a training session and save it to Ngram.
Ngram? What's Ngram? OpenCode goes through the motions, okay.
Iniso says then OpenCode calls it and goes through the motions.
To rag.
Iniso says Ngram is a DB rag that modifies system prompts.
Oh, okay.
Iniso says based on word matches. Iniso says, so if it doesn't know how to call a tool, OpenCode tells it to roll play until it calls it correctly and saves it as a memory.
I see. All right.
Iniso says, so next time that tool is brought up, the memory fires.
Should be on SSG 114.
Iniso says it's a very clunky system to start, but over time it will get more reliable and produce good training data.
Well, what kind of thing are we talking about here? Like, it was like an example. If we wanted to create an MMO, like it would need a lot more than just, you know, training data, and it needs to fetch documentation, right? Like, doesn't have those tools to do web fire crawl yet, or web crawl, or although I wish I had that type of thing running locally. I should be able to. Web search. It has web search. Oh, okay.
Web search.
Okay. Nice. Oh, okay. It comes with tools.
Code comes with 20 tools built in.
Okay. I'm starting to get it now. I'm starting to get it. I was like, Pi has no tools. Where's the tools coming from? Oh, it's the little coder. Okay. It's supposed to be using 1.1.4. Wonder why it's using that old version.
Iniso says Pi's tools are disabled and Little Code's tools are duplicated, so the tool description can be shortened to reduce tokens per turn.
Okay. Why are you concerned about tokens though, if everything is you get all tokens for free? Like if I was in your shoes,
like Red Right Bash at Sarah.
Why do I need to worry about token costs and usage when it's theoretically free, since it's all local and you're just paying electricity? Small, okay. Wrote the MCP. Those are now exposed. Restart. All right. Will the enforcement of SSG work by default, and will I be able to see it in the UI? All right, let's restart this. If you use local AI long enough,
Iniso says
you'll
if
have
you use
this
local
moment.
AI long enough.
Okay. Wait, why is it outdated already? Update.
Iniso says you'll have this moment happen.
Project is half finished. Half? You still need another 50%? Then out of nowhere it goes insane. Okay.
Iniso says everything is going good.
Alright. Hopefully my tool helps with hallucinations. It's just like if you tell me like what you're trying to do, maybe we could create rules for it or create ambient decisions.
Iniso says then, out of nowhere, it goes insane.
Yeah, its context is 33K. That's not high at all. How do you increase the context size? Do we need a new model?
Iniso says I'm hallucinating things.
Let's see here.
Iniso says to prevent this, you want to keep its context low.
Model's already pretty high. Alright.
Iniso says Pi is dumb. Iniso says your model is probably higher.
Wow, that's so fast. Holy moly. Alright, let's initialize.
Iniso says you have to set it in the config. Iniso says to change that number. Iniso says that number isn't updated by anything.
Oh, there it is. Is this it? It's seen as a generic solo. I think we need to update yeah, we're gonna need to I've done it. Yeah, we're gonna need to update the real-time updates for this. Not sure why it's not fully updating. Huh. Oh, this is something else, actually. It's not even showing. It's not even showing it. Because, let's see, am I still working on other projects right now? Yeah. Let me just finish this. Let me finish this, and then we'll try running the SSG service within this directory, the NISO project directory. And then we can move on. Because I don't think my SSG is set up to be ran in several locations at the same time. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Iniso says you asked what am I trying to do? Make an agent that gets better at coding over time.
Yeah, but coding what? Coding what? Coding what? What are you coding? Coding TypeScript? Coding Bash? Coding JavaScript? Shouldn't it need to be like good at a specific language? Or is it just token prediction? Token prediction? I think.
Iniso says everything.
But isn't that what like Nemotron is really good at then? Like Nemotron is literally global on everything, all spectrums, all at once. That's why people use Nemotron. Like if you were to get the spectrum of all the things that like models are good at, like Quen is good for coding, but for everything else it's not so good. So if you combine it with like Nemotron, which Nemotron is good at everything except it's just very generic, and you combine it with Quen coding, then it's a lot better. Alright, what's shipped? Okay. Viewers can join the stream, paste one line, their agent plays Sigma Abyss. Right. Cloudflare D isn't logged in. Why do I need to set up a tunnel though? I don't want to set up a tunnel straight to my machine. There has to be a database. Is there a D1 database or no DO resource we could create with Cloudflare that doesn't require us to tunnel the service directly to our machine? We could just poll the durable object in a combination of R2 and SQLite, etc. Oops. All right. Still finish that. Getting colder. Things are getting colder here. I think I should put on some stuff. Everything. Getting coding at everything. That's a big what do you call it? Goal? I'll be right back. Putting more clothes on. It's getting chilly. Right. We're migrating to full web hosted instead of locally hosted for the MMO game. We're creating a MMO server instead of a local server. Let's see what we could do. All right. Man, it's so nice. See, I told you Pi Agent is good. But, well, let's see. You are you still on the fence between trying everything still testing everything? I like the performance. It's super fast. I like it. It's good. Now let's see how to get SSG working on here. Oh my god, I have to stop listening to the Bankai stuff. That's all copyright claims.
Iniso says if you can get Seski doing blocks on mistakes and memories nudging towards the right answer.
Yeah, you have to create rules for that. You have to identify what the mistakes are. You'll have a little coding
says
machine.
You'll have a mean
Yes.
little coding machine.
Yeah. I think I need to stop using SSG until this migration. Or add a feature in SSG to support multiple. Let's do that. I need SSG to support multiple projects at the same time in the same UI. Perhaps make it into tabs per session or the graph intelligence page. And in the sessions page, opening the session will open in that tab containing all the tool use for that session in that project. All right, let's try to do that. That way I could have like several projects in different directories all consolidated under one web UI. Right now I'm just sort of trying to get add all those features that'll be forced. Yeah, see, it's showing up in real time like right now. And it'll probably be super fast with just Pi running. And then all you need to do is create the rules of like what you don't want it to do. And that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Man, it's working fast. I don't know what's going on, but I've never seen the agent work this fast before. Holy moly. Look at it go. Oh, right when I say that, it slows down and it makes a really weird design. Pretty.
Iniso says,
Don't
my big
guess.
thing I want to enforce is if it doesn't know power for the love of God. Don't guess first, deploy Subagent for research.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's why I created Oracle. You don't see it much because it's like a little mini tool. I should have probably made it its own tool, to be honest. But it acts like context 7. You know what context 7 is? No? I think that would solve a lot of your problems. I just vibe coded my own version of context 7. That's probably why your thing is hallucinating to begin with. It's just context 7. You could probably just type this out. So the reason why your AI agent probably hallucinates on code is because it doesn't have like the most up-to-date documentation for that particular technology. And they just created something that will allow you to keep up with the latest database for things, so that they'll always use the more accurate APIs. It's like you have to combine this.
Iniso says I have an old document from a few months back on slurping documents.
Yeah, you combine this with like LSP on rag and match. Got it.
Iniso says, but I want to get it on a rug.
A rug.
Iniso says, and
For Leaner, how does it work? It's like an MCP. You connect to it.
match.
It tells you the most accurate documentation for a particular technology, and that's it. It's pretty simple.
Iniso says, how does this work?
Intro. Context 7 brings up-to-date, version-specific documentation and code examples directly into your AI
Iniso
coding
says, and what is
assistant.
Lisp?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, without it, your model has old
says,
training
I see,
data.
so it's the big cheat sheet I'm looking for, lol.
And it hallucinates and then generic answers. So I just vibe coded it. So I don't need to sign up or buy. Man, I'll probably be 50%. I'll probably be 50% tonight. Ay. So if I hit 50%, that's like 20% a day. I really gotta find something else to do. Hopefully we get the Pi coding agent thingy doing something interesting. Maybe play the MMO. Play the MMO. Maybe I just need to last till like Sunday, you know? Sunday? Saturday, Sunday? So 30%, 30%? Man, I haven't even looked at Workspace. Where am I at in Workspace? What version am I using? 12. Should be on 14. Why is it when I run it, it just doesn't update? That's strange. All right, still so much more to do. So I guess, Niso, when you're improving your coding agent, there's so many aspects of coding, like to improve and make things better. Like when I'm I guess preparing to create my projects, I want to make sure it like is certified for all these things, right? And so if the agent's able to do all these, that's great, right? Same thing for AI native implementation features. Up to distribution. Oh, SigmaShake Abyss is not AI native. It's gonna need a lot more. Man, I'm so glad I'm not using Docker. I'd be totally screwed. Docker seems like an over-engineered technology, but I guess necessary to create ephemeral systems. Last build never. That doesn't make any sense. More updates. I feel like I should keep chilling, just focus on. I just resubmitted the Mac build, so hopefully that works. Then we have to check on the Windows build. Windows. All right, catch up. Sure. Anything else? Yeah, I need to figure out how to do the auto submitting.
Iniso says, why would you be screwed on Docker?
Because it takes storage space for every microservice for the image, and then you have to figure out networking and intercommunication between each Docker container and pod. And then if you want to be even more resilient, you'd start using Kubernetes and stuff. It just becomes a whole mess when you start getting Kubernetes and Docker involved. Docker Compose. Like, it makes sense for Docker to just be able to use a tool really quickly. You just download the image, get it working, done. And it's ephemeral and easy to build, but like eventually you really just want all your services to just work over sockets and ports and APIs. And that could all just be done locally on the same system. Like I worked with Docker for a very, very long time. And, you know, it's great, right? You know, it works on everybody's machines and stuff. And you have like a very consistent build to like build and deploy stuff. But eventually you're gonna need to like have that Docker image hosted somewhere. And so when you look at all the options available, like Google has, you know, Google Cloud Run, and Amazon has theirs, and Azure has theirs, and several other vendors has their solutions. But honestly, it's either like a CLI backend API or a front end bundled up service that you just want to host HTML content on, and that all could just fit in a single Cloudflare worker. You could have a bunch of them. What? So I have to wait for the final thing? Okay. Waiting on build? Okay. But yeah, Docker one is like, you need to wait for the Docker service to run, and hopefully that doesn't break. Docker Desktop recently is just locking people in, requiring like enterprise licenses for stuff sometimes, for things, random things. I remember the creators of Docker, they said if Rust existed before Docker, they would just be using Rust. But yeah, even if we use Rust, it still doesn't solve it solves a different problem. But yeah, compiling, building, yeah, Docker and stuff takes so long. You have to download, build, compile, rebuild the image again, deploy the image. Cloud4 workers just make things so much faster, and it's free. It's free. You can't beat that. You can't really beat that. I even have something. I even have SSG rules to prevent it from going to sleep. Which I don't understand is sometimes it shows, other times it doesn't. Wonder if it fixed that sync roll issue yet, which is what I wanted to fix to begin with. You're not allowed to rest.
says you're not allowed to rest.
Yep, that's exactly why I put it in there. Because there'd be times where it just like sleeps forever. And I'm just like, no, don't do that. You're not allowed to sleep. You're not allowed to sleep. You gotta do something else. I forgot what rule that triggered. But it's things like that where I feel good that my SSG is working, you know? Like the fact that it blocked this, you're not allowed to do that. Like as you continue coding, VibeCoding, you'll see more mistakes that you don't want it to do. And that's why I use SSG to create a rule to stop that behavior, or completely force it to do something else. That's like one of the reasons why I created it to begin with. I kept creating so many foot guns. It wasn't me creating the foot guns, it was AI creating the foot guns and me realizing what was wrong. And I'm like, there should be a tool to prevent this stuff. So I just had to create it myself. I don't think sandboxing, applying network restrictions, whitelisting, allowing commands is going to solve this hallucination of using the wrong tool, like attempting to sleep forever type of thing. And that's why I created mine. And then all the other existing solutions use like an SDK and stuff. And I'm just like, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. People are downloading my Mac version. Thank you. Man, when I get like 1,000 people, if I get 1,000 people one day, hopefully one day, Be nice. Just a lot of people just downloading the product. First needs to stop crashing though. It needs to stop. It needs to work. Everything just needs to work. Like I feel like it's at its last 10%, you know? Maybe 80%, the last 20% to go. It's at 80%, just needs that last 20%. When I mean 20%, I mean like all the bugs and what do you call it? Stuff to be fixed. Yeah, wait, is that Windows doing that? Let me check. All right, it says it's mirroring desktop, Windows. Sauteed, done, shell running, which runtime, output, is it done? Then we start cleanly, publishing in background, then we start cleanly, upload, man. Waiting on upload. You know, I'm surprised Windows runs Bash. Out of all the things I'm surprised about, that's the main thing I'm surprised about. Windows running Bash. Out of all the things. Never thought I'd see the day Windows would use Bash. And then when they announced that they started using Ubuntu and stuff, years later, it finally gave some hope. Damn, who's doing the... Let me see the Mac version. I didn't really test the Mac version installation for a long time. Let me make sure it still works. Wait, why does the total and allow don't go up? Does number go up? Does number go up? Number go up. Number go down. And we are just burning through these tokens. Burning them. Alright, we have to check Mac. Alright, let's check Mac. Let's go to website. We haven't gone in a while. I'm a little worried. Number always go up.
Iniso says numbers always go up. Iniso says it's the law.
It's the law. Alright.
Iniso says, wow, for a Friday night, it's...
Friday night? I don't mind quiet Friday night. We're just trying to work here. Just trying to work, you know? Oh no. It's hoppity hoppity, but not boppity boppity. Alright. Starting. Cross our fingers, cross our fingers. Oh my god. No. It's doing this. Oh, okay, there's one more. Oh my god, there's one more bug. Oh my god. Thought we fixed this bug. No, I'm sorry to whoever downloaded that Mac version. Oh my goodness. What's going on? What's going on? This is what they see in me, so exploded. Oh my god. Open the URL. Alright. What if the user does open the URL? It doesn't give him an option. It's a bug. Oh my goodness. Sad.
Loaded. Iniso says signal ClaudeCode as.
Oh, so sad. It's okay. It's okay. One day that user will come back and say, oh, it works. All right. Try again. I'll try it again. It didn't work last time. I'll try it again. No wonder the guy was trying to download and install it several times. Whatever. It's another loss of a potential customer. Ugh, so bad. It's okay. There will be more. There will be more. We just need a VibeCode a little bit better. Crap. I should have cleared context. Crap. That was literally a compact. And then do that. Whew. Learned my lesson. Always compact. Or clear context. One of the two. I think on Fridays, people just want to just play video games. And just, you know, that's it. Should I spice it up? Play the game? I don't think I have enough RAM to play video games. I have the storage space. But I definitely don't have the RAM. Why are people using SSG on a Friday night? Why? Are they that desperate for guardrails, guys? Are they that desperate? Like, God, I can't VibeCode because I don't have guardrails. God dang it. Alright, let's see. Not locally verified on running install. You can ship.
Iniso says that Mac user is feeling depressed, humping and crying.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if they just use the CLI version, it still works. But the desktop version, sort of scuffed. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it. So what version do I have installed now? Does it tell me what version I have installed? I hope it does. Where does it say the version? Where does it say the version? Uh-oh. I don't know what version I'm on. What's going on? Overall broken. Init files. Run SSG init. Oh, here it is. SSG version 112, and I should be on 14. Time. Maybe we need to do some synchronization for distribution, or I don't want to admit it. I don't want to admit it. Or we do distribution all using GitHub Actions. I don't want to use it, GitHub Actions, that often. I want to save all my credits to just go to the Mac build, but if I have to, I guess I'm going to have to do it for the Windows build and the... But I don't want everything to trigger an update, that's the thing. Once you start going crazy with the GitHub Actions, CI/CD, it becomes like a giant mess. A very big, giant mess of things to create and maintain. Wait, aren't I on a different version? 1.14? 1.75. Oh, I don't know why it's updating like that. Jesus, I have to update the whole website too. Oh, I keep forgetting that I don't have to keep installing it over and over again. I could just click update. I forgot. And it says I'm on 0.72, but I'm actually on 0.75. Ay, ay, ay. Is this out? Is this fake or not? I can't tell anymore. Let's see it here. Oh, it's updating. So reinstalling didn't do anything. All right. Hey, rules are synced automatically. I guess I was doing the wrong thing and I kept seeing the same error over and over again. Hey, 0.75. Maybe I just need to update that too. All right. Let me just upload the downloads then. If it's that easy. If it's that easy, then the website should always be updated. All right, let's clear this. Are we actually going to be done with Windows and all we need to do is upload our binaries to have it trusted by VirusTotal and Windows? We'll find out on the next episode of SigmaShake. The SigmaShake.com desktop keeps showing an old version to download. We need it to be automated with there or 0.1.
Iniso says, alright, my brain is
mush. Time to go to sleep. My brain is also mush. I'll carry on after that. Yeah.
Iniso says, I'll carry on after.
I'm gonna go to sleep too. The fact that I just completed this, I'm gonna knock out too. Yeah, have a good night, Niso. We'll see you tomorrow. See you in less than 12 hours. All right. Thanks again for stopping by. And yeah, thanks for the stream. Night, Niso.
Iniso says good night.
Night, operator. Thanks for chiming in. Sorry, I didn't answer any of your question or anything, but you didn't ask. You didn't chat.
Says good night, guy.
You're just starting the day. Okay, I'll see you in 12 hours. Actually, maybe 10 hours.
Semi-Pro Joe says hello, goodbye.
Hey Joe just got here. Joe, hello, goodbye. Joe just got here.
Says,
what are you doing? Yeah, we're trying to like get some sleep, guys. We're trying to get. I'll actually stay on just for a little bit because I need like this thing to finish. But just, we'll be chiming out on everybody.
Protocol says I'm just starting the day.
May the tokens be upon you. Yes.
Semi-Pro Joe says good night, Niso.
Yeah, I was gonna end because I was just by myself.
The operator protocol says may the tokens be upon you.
If there's still people here, I'll just keep streaming till I collapse. I should definitely not use too much tokens today for the night. I'm running out of tokens, guys. I'm running out of tokens. This is my second account already, and I don't get my full weekly usage back until Monday 10 p.m. which is like the time now. All right, we'll let it fix that issue. And then so it's not even a web issue anymore.
Semi-Pro Joe says I'll be chilling for 20. Building anything new today?
Build anything new today? The Windows version is definitely more stable, just fixing the website. The website, hopefully I could deploy it as soon as I get a working I'm satisfied with the results. The results of the refactor. All right, what's this?
Yeah, welcome to the VibeCoding stream, Semi-Pro Joe. How much sleep did you get last night?
She's late.
Or are you just a true
She's
AI
late.
vampire? Nano dis-
I thought we fixed that. Let me see. Oh, it didn't. It didn't, guys. I had to click yes. All right, counters. All right, deploy everything then. We're creating an MMO that will always be online instead of tied to my local machine. We set up a little coder with PyAgent and a local LLM model. Let's see here. Promote 15. What's this? Fresh. 14. 2 things I can fire. NPM auth when my returns when authing it first. That's strange. The credentials for NPM use SigmaShake secrets and SigmaShake vault.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yeah, welcome to the VibeCoding stream, Semi-Pro Joe.
Why is there
How
2?
much sleep did you get last night?
Oh my gosh.
Or are you just a true AI vampire? Nano Disu.
What else did we do today? I don't know what else. I don't know what else. My brain is melting. Oh, my Mac version. We found out is broken.
Semi-Pro Joe says my brain feels the same.
Yeah, it's like 1 a.m. for you. Ask AI what I did today.
Ask A what you did today.
I just told you what I did today. But there's probably tons more that I forgot to mention. You have to look at the VOD. Just ask Google in the VOD for today, and it'll answer. Oh, I guess I could do that right now. Here we do it. We could do. All right, let's try it. Let's try it, guys. Let's see what AI has to say about SigmaShake. Oh, it hasn't done its analysis yet. It didn't do the analysis yet, guys. Man, that picture, fire. That whole thingy, so good. Building the future. Also, I don't want to use my tokens to ask what I did today. Just straight up being honest. I'm running out of tokens. I'm running out of tokens. We need like 10 or so people to buy my product. 10 or so people. Claim my money. Claim my inference back, you know?
Semperjo says, I signed up for a render account today to make an app with an API so it's always online.
Render account? What's a render? Tell me the website URL. Render? Like this?
Fine. Semperjo says link.
Scale any app or agent from your first user to your billionth. Wow. What's that? Base 44? Or you deploy your code. Okay. Then what? Isn't that just GitHub? Isn't that just GitHub? I don't know, man. I don't know. How much are these people getting? 25 a month for compute scale. I don't know. Can you tell me how you heard about Render? Because I wouldn't choose this.
Semiprojo says I'll switch if you have any suggestions.
Oh, it's
I have
Codex.
no idea what I'm doing.
It's a Codex ad. It's a Codex ad. That's not a legitimate site. That's definitely not a legitimate site. Sorry, I'm trying to like do several things at once.
Semperjo says not like this.
Not like this. Not like this. Does it work at least? Do you like get value of like getting your site set up and stuff? I wouldn't trust this as a technical user, but as a non-technical user, I could understand why you're gonna try to use it.
Semiprojo says it's online, so yeah, I get.
Let me see. Give me a second, sorry. It's online, so yeah, I guess, okay.
Yes. Semiprojo says I know about Render from general software deployment knowledge. It is a common platform as a service for hosting web apps, similar in role to Heroku Railway, Flyo, or Hostinger's Node Hosting. FA. Operator Protocol says they all have different takes.
I know about Render from generals. It's a common Platform as a service for hosting web apps similar to. Okay. For case it fit because it's simpler for frequent code changes.
But Semprojo says that's what Codex.
Got it. Yeah, I see. I understand. The thing is, Render is such a new looking service. I've never heard of it, so they probably paid a bunch of ad money for their stuff to get injected. Let me see. We start with the GitHub, guys. We start with the GitHub. They don't have a GitHub. They don't have creds. Let's start with LinkedIn, I guess.
Said. Semiprojo says, where do I host app then?
Cloudflare. Everything Cloudflare.
Semiprojo says.
Show me the CEO of this company right now. Show me the CEO of this company. All right, verified page 2024.
Word. The operator protocol says they started in 2008.
All right, I've been in the Bay Area for a very long time, okay? Over 10 years. Never heard of this company. All right, I use a lot of tech stacks, use a lot of different platforms. Never heard of the company. And if it was a good product, I would hear about it. Okay, I would hear about it by the news, Y Combinator, you know, Reddit.
Ara Pastelpig Samadesu. Sleep till you max out your GitHub followers. And drain the life from your AI vampirism. Nano.
Yeah, but most people, if they want a simple website, they use a combination of GitHub and something else. But man, just frustrates me that people that don't know what they're doing are taking advantage of right now because a codex or an ad got them to get their name suggested and stuff. Guys, should I pay for ads? Should I pay for ads? All right, see, yeah, this is awesome, guys. Look what's being set up right now. This is my demo page. When you scroll down
The
on
operator
my
protocol says I'm using Vercel.
Vercel, yeah, Vercel, I heard of. All right, Vercel, I heard of. I hear popular things, but I don't trust the company because they don't undergo any scrutiny of being a public company. And
Semiprojo says I pay $80 a day to Etsy for ads. They
really?
work.
Huh. Interesting. So maybe I should do it, guys. SSG for ads on OpenAI. Guys, by the way, I really appreciate, guys, if you create a product hunt account and upvote my app. It'd do me a solid, guys. It'd do me a solid. I haven't upvoted my own app, but I really think it deserves an upvote. Deserves an upvote on product hunt. Oh man, this is looking better and better. This is good. I don't know why it's like cut off though. Let's see here. It needs to auto lock in. It needs to auto lock in. That doesn't make any sense. You know, maybe put it in full screen, maybe? I don't know. Full screen, would it do it? You know what? Maybe it should be a hover. A hover over. Should be a hover over.
The operator protocol says, what was the conversion rate on that $80 spend? Joe. Semi-Pro Joe says poor return on ad spend.
4+ return on ad spend. It's pretty good.
Semi-Pro Joe says it's printed paper. Costs are stupidly low. Labor is time consuming.
Is it just for you to like appear at the top of the search results? Or is it for you to appear on a certain day?
Semi-Pro Joe says,
okay. They have their own algo. Still shows
Semi-Pro Joe
0.
says they have their own algorithm.
Got it. It's better, like when you scroll through the site, you can immediately just see the product itself. And then this will get better. I'm moving this up, expanding this size, give more space of the demo. And you could scroll down. You got the desktop, you got the CLI, you got the VS Code extension. And then I guess it tells you everything about the stuff. Demo, how it compares. And then boom. All right. Let's get the SOC 2 Type 2 artifacts. I'll do it at request actually. Alright, no tunnel. Alright. Tower Cloudflare, MO, no tunnel. Viewers either open the page and play or paste one line to connect their own agent. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't get to talk more to you, Joe, about why Cloudflare. One is Cloudflare is entirely AI native now. Like you could literally just point your codex to start using Cloudflare and it will just tell you the instructions and it'll work, and it's free to get started. And then like your website, like it will tell you what technologies, that codex will tell you what technologies to use to create your website and deploy it into Cloudflare for you. The next thing is like Cloudflare has a lot of security mechanisms to like help you protect your site from like DDoS attacks. It has a tile, what do you call it? Turnstile? I think that's what you call it. Let me go here. Like this right here. You see this a lot on websites. Do you know why? It's to prevent bots from interacting with your site and attempting to, you know, submit or spam your whole website. The next